Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's InsideAgameR. Welcome to My Summer Car. This is our very first playthrough here on the channel, so a brand new series as well for 2022. We're going to be checking out all the new updates, things that have changed, checking out the whole story and seeing what we can get up to throughout the game. Now, I've owned this since the day it was first released in early access. I played quite a bit of it back then. Haven't played much now for probably about 8 or 9 months. I've just re-downloaded it because it's been requested by you guys quite a lot, especially since Monbanzu to do My Summer Car. So we will be covering this as a series in between Monbanzu and stuff, between updates, once we've kind of completed all the updates while we're waiting for new stuff to come in game. This was hopefully will tie us over and keep you guys interested. That is the plan. So like I said, lots has changed. I'm quite rusty, especially with the controls, so they're quite jerky, especially in the first kind of few episodes until I get used to things, so do bear with me. If any of you guys have hints and tips, please leave them in the comments down below. Look, I'm probably going to miss things. I'm probably going to do some things, you know, not perfect, but always your guys' help is always needed, and it's very, very grateful for it all. So what we're going to do today, we're here on episode number 1. Most people go off to the shop, which is up here. They go pick up all the oil or food and fan belt and all that kind of stuff, and some people pick up the rusty car that's up here and the wheels. I'm not going to do that on day 1. It's a nice day out there, so I don't really have any need to go to the shop at this minute, and I think we're going to start actually building our car. If we come to the main door, you can see here we've got these fuses now, which is new to me. But because the weather's lovely, I don't think we're going to need them today. As you can see here is our Satsuma. This is what we're going to be building up, hopefully, to a brilliant little car. Most of you guys would have played My Summer Car, so you know the gist. We're going to take the beer outside, of course. We're going to smash it around. Now, I will be using mods in this series. Just so you guys know, thank you to Steve in the Discord for sending me a good list of mods that we should use. Now, I'm going to be very honest with you. We're not using like a huge amount. I'm just using things that would be kind of useful. Main thing is the nut and bolt sizes, because I can't remember what they are in all honesty. And then there's... It sounds like bees. There are a few other things on here. We've got a nice little rack here for a bag, so if we take it up to the shop, it doesn't lose all your shopping. And a fuel gauge. There's some ramps. There's a few other little bits and pieces, but nothing that will change the gameplay. Nothing that's going to make it any easier for me, apart from, you know, like I said, the bolt sizes. That's probably the only thing that's going to be a bit easier. We do have permanent death on, so once I die, that is it. We have to survive throughout this. That is the goal of this series. So we can call this series 1, but of course that can always change. So we're going to be waiting for phone calls. A quick tour of the house. If any of you want to actually see the house, you've got the toilet here. This is kind of where you save the game. You know, if we need to go to the toilet, but, you know, we've only just had a beer. There's not much to come out of there. Oh. There we go. Just peed all over my own carpet. Master bedroom. Don't know why I don't just sleep in that one, but hey ho. Down here we got our shower room, sauna, all that kind of stuff, which is just down here. Every house in Finland has a sauna, of course. So here we go, if we do need a sauna. There is another room here. This is the thinking cupboard. So when I get really stuck in game or frustrated, I just stand here, look at this wall for a little bit while I calm down and work out what the hell I have to do. So this is a great room. It's like a meditation room nearly. So let's close them doors. Here we go. We got a few things here. Don't be lazy. Fix your dad's old car. Uncle Blue Van can be loaned. Don't drink alcohol. We'll come back when we get bored. Yours, Mum and Dad. So the reason why I don't need to go to the shop is that we've actually got some stuff to get us through the first day, no matter what, really. We've got a nice little notepad here. Yeah, it's all kind of nice. A lot of this actually has changed. But anyways, let's go out to the car. First things first. We want to get this bad boy... No. Want to move ya. Why don't you move? There we go. And we're going to start with the rear of the car. So in today's episode, I'd kind of like to get all the kind of suspension stuff kind of on. Obviously, we don't have the wheels, but we'll have to go get them. And we will get them from the shop at some point. Okay, throwing that on. I'm just going to jack the car up. We want it pretty high so I can get underneath. Okay, let's get up. So we've got a few things that we're going to need, and pretty much if you look in the garage, for any of you that wouldn't know, most of your suspension stuff is in this area. You get the kind of you know, the panels, and then we got the engine. Now the engine itself was built off an A series kind of 998 engine. I have a classic Mini here at home that I work on and upkeep, and the engine is basically the same. So this is going to be quite an easy build for us, hopefully. Well, that's the plan. You know, we say it's easy, but some things can go wrong, I suppose. Okay, so let's get down here onto the floor. So what I'm going to need, wishbone, no, not the wishbone. We're starting on the rear, aren't we? So this is the right trailing arm. And this is obviously the right side of the car. So that's going to go down here. We want to get down here. Probably would have been helpful if I had done this off camera and just moved everything to the sides for you guys. But, you know, some people have told me they don't want me to edit too much. They want to actually see the grind and the gameplay. So, like I said, we'll just see how these kind of go. I'll try and make episodes not too long. We'll try and keep them as short as I can and as interesting as I can. I do actually have the backpack mod, so I could just throw all these in my backpack, I suppose. That would have been easier. But we won't do that either. Not yet. Okay, so spring on either side. We are definitely going to want the drums. There we go. One drum. Another drum. This side. Now, I believe once you do the rears, what it does, it sets off for the phone call then for you to be able to get your uncle's van. Now, obviously, his house is up the back. In the next episode, we'll go find the tractor and stuff, because we might take that tractor to the store. We might go get the GT wheels and pull out the other car there that's in the shed. But we'll have a look. Okay, so that goes in, that. Okay, I think that's it for the rear, isn't it? They're all for the front. Yeah, all good. Okay, so the other thing that we can look at here is this magazine. When we go to the shop, if we want anything, we got 3,000 money. If we want anything, it's a good time to buy something early on. For me, there isn't much we really need. I do want this, so we might put that on our list actually. There we go. And the other thing that we're going to need for now is this. This is going to help a lot. It's definitely worth the investment until we start getting some work. Them two will do me fine. So that's about $1,000. That gives me about $2,000. But in the meantime, we're going to use this toolkit, and this is going to be absolutely fine as well, you know, for now. Okay, so let's just start on, say, this side. I'll throw you onto the floor. Let's get down here. This is where we're going to spend most of our time. And if I opened it up. Okay, so here's all our spanners. So first things first, let's get the trailing arm in, like so. It will have 2 bolts, maybe 12, maybe a 10. Where are you? Do I need to make this go higher? We might need to make it go a little bit higher. Might be a bit short. Okay, that is it. That is our full reach. Okay, so where were we with this then? Maybe it's a 10. Oh, it was a 12. Look at that. I was already right the first time. So we're going to just screw these in. There'll be 2 bolts. One either side. Lovely. Done. Then we are going to want the spring. Now, the classic Mini use trumpets. But you can put springs on them if you wish. Not the best though. Okay, and then we got you. There we go. I think you're like a 6 or something on the floor. I think the lowest one might be a 6. Here it is. Yeah. Okay, you're on. We do have to put the top on as well, but I'll just put this drum on for a second. That's going to be quite a big one. I'd say that's going to be... might even be a 14. Ah, that was a good guess. There you go. And I'd say the top nut up here isn't going to be that big. I'd say there's a good chance it's a decent size. What size are you? Yeah, look at that. 12. Perfect. Okay, so that's the first trailing arm done. We can put you away. I want to pick you up, but I can't reach you. Okay, so let's get back down to the floor then. Roll you round. Oops. There you go. It was 12, wasn't it, the first one? Hopefully I don't miss any bolts. If I do, please let me know in the comments down below. I do know my way around a car, so I shouldn't be too bad. There you go, springs in. And then we're going to get you in, the shock absorber. Go on, you know you want to. Normally you want to. Okay, we'll come back for you in a second. Let's throw you on. Have I not done the 2 bolts up? That spring's not broken, is it? What's going on here? Maybe we'll put it in the wrong way around. There we go. What's your bad excuse? Okay, so it's a 6 for the bottom. Okay, you're done. 14 for the wheel hub. Okay, and then 12 then for the top. Okay, so as far as I'm concerned then, for the minute, that is the rear done. I'm going to pick you up and just put you down here for a second. There we go. Want my jack back. Okay, so the hit point was a bit far away. That's okay. But it's going to be kind of like a relaxing playthrough, I suppose. So we want to try now lift the front as high as we can so we can get underneath and stuff. So we're going to try and get under that front bumper nicely. Same thing again. We're just going to lift it all the way to the top. There you go. Perfect. So we're going to start with the old subframe here. That's probably the rear. In all honesty, might just let it go in. Okay, I knew it was going to be awkward. Perfect. I don't know what size the bolts are. 10s? Yeah. Let's start off over this side now that we're here. So one here, there should be another one here at the front. Obviously once we get our socket set, this is going to be a lot quicker. It'd be nice to have the socket set maybe for when we build that engine. So I do believe by doing the rear, we should have a timer now for the van hiring, hopefully. We'll soon find out. Okay, so we now need to look at the front parts. What we've got here, we've got the wishbone, front right. So you're going to go on that side, aren't you? Let's be honest. You'll probably just slot in for us. There we go. It's a little bit off because this is so high, I think. What are you going to be? Ah, perfect. Let's get you on. That's the wishbone done on that side. Get the wishbone on this side. There we go. And we have the spanner. Okay, perfect. I mean, the strut could probably go almost out front right. We flip it up that way. That's okay. There's no real right or wrong way to do that. They're the half shafts. Okay, that's for the front right. Let's just get these parts out for the front right and see. So that's from the steering rack. We'll need to put that steering rack in. Where is that steering rack actually? Okay, what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts. So you can see already. Just so you guys know. This is just going to slot in underneath. Should just slot in quite easily for us. Without having to give me too much work. For some reason, my rotational skills are not that good. Perfect. Size 9. So we know that there's 4 here. So 2 on this side. And then we will have 2 on this other side. There we go. They're all in. What's next? Which one of these is for the right? They go either way. In the mini, one's longer than the other. This side obviously does not matter. What else have we got here then? We're going to need the spindle. That's going to pretty much put everything together. Okay, that's the spindle for the front left. You're probably going to go on this side. There we go. And you're the spindle for the other side. Get my rights and lefts mixed up here. There we go. You're probably going to need a bolt. Where might you be? Size 12. Okay, so you're in. We can put you in here now. Again, you're going to be size 9. And look, there's 2 bolts here. Hang on. This drive shaft might have to go in first. Definitely not going that way, is it? I mean, I put that in with the engine, but it can be a bit of a balls to get these half shafts in and out. They're not for certain sizes, are they? Okay, so they might go in afterwards. It is possible. Okay, let's continue on with this side as we were. Okay, so if I have to do them again off camera and pull it apart, we will. Hopefully I don't have to. Okay, so let's go up to the top here. Of course, you're a 10. Can't be just the same, can you? Could be a case that this needs to be put in before we're allowed as well. There is a certain order to everything. Like I said, a lot of people play a lot don't know the exact order. In real life, it wouldn't exactly be necessarily the order that you might do. Me certainly not anyways. Yeah, maybe, maybe not. Front left is this side. So at the beginning you would have all noticed I put front right stuff on this side trying to put it in and it didn't work. I was on the wrong side. Okay, size 12 for this nut. Now, realistically, once these are on, we could actually adjust these wheels beforehand. Obviously, you would not align your wheels without the tires and stuff on, but because of the sim, it is actually possible that we can do something. We'll look at that again in a second. Where are we at with this one? I mean, this one's not even in yet. So you would expect it to... Who's going to go in? This is a good time. Because in real life, you wouldn't have these attached while you are putting it on. That's for sure. And it needs a suspension and all the other bits anyways. Okay. Oh, maybe they want it on after these. Tighten a nut. There's me messing around. Like I said, quite rusty with this. But, yeah. It is probably what it wants. Because there'll be a nut on the end here. But technically that's the half shaft. Okay, yep, that's how they want it done. Fair enough. Okay, I think it was a 14, wasn't it? Okay, you're in. You're done. Okay. Let's bring the toolbox over this side. Let's crack open a beverage. Alright, where's my suspension for this side? Still on the bloody floor. So yeah, the problem with my theory is I do it how I do it in real life, and then there's the game fit. Oh, did I not put you on? Oh bugger. Everything's falling apart. Okay, what size spanner are you? You got the 1 bolt. Size 12. Here it is. There you go, you're now in. We'll now put our strut in. Like so. I don't think it was a 12, was it? 9. There should be 2 bolts here. Okay, they're in, and I think it was a 10 for the top. Okay, so that is in. We're nearly getting to the end of our day already. We can throw you on. Throw you on. That one's a size 12. So what we're going to do, we're going to actually align the wheels in a second. I'm going to show you what we need to do for that. We do need our... So I love it. It shows you it's sticking out, but we don't have the half shaft in. Bugger. And that should be a 14, right? Yeah. Okay, that's now in, on, done, 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 done. Oh, there's 2 bolts on that side too, eh? Look, I've already missed 2 bolts. Naughty, naughty me. Means I would have missed it on the other side too, without a fail. Look at those cheeky bad boys. Okay, so there's a big bolt on these. This is how you adjust them. It's a size 14. So what we can do, before we even put the wheels on, is knock this all the way back. Which is, now we want 60 turns, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so there you go, there's 60, so when we put the tyres on, that should be perfect. Looks fairly straight, doesn't it? And we're going to do the same to this side now. We put it all the way in. But yeah, it's got a long way to go. Okay. Okay, so there we go. That should be the wheel alignment done now without the tires. Let's stand up. Is there much else I can do for today? I mean, we've got these 2 jerry cans I'm going to need. I'll just leave that down here so I know where it is. I mean, the suspension's done. I haven't had any phone calls. I'm surprised. I mean, we could throw in the seats. You could put in, if you wanted to, the brake fluid reservoirs. Where are you on this shelf? Come out, wherever you are. What's this? Fuel strainer. Oh, that's the car jack for the boot, isn't it? What's down here on the floor? Mud flaps. Where the bloody hell's the master cylinder? Oh, there it is, look. Hiding at the back. So this is the brake master cylinder. It will go on the inside down here somewhere. Okay, it's on this side of the car. I'm thinking of my car, but we drive on the wrong side of the road. So, yeah. Well, technically we drive on the right side of the road, but you guys will say it's the wrong side of the road. Okay, so let's kind of lean in properly without it being an absolute pig. Apparently not. God, my keys are terrible for this. Okay, size 8. And I'd imagine it should be 2 bolts. Might even let me do it through here. Why'd you do that? You know, you wouldn't want to do that. Okay. Okay, just the 2 bolts there for that one then. That is fine. The clutch reservoir. We'll fill clutch reservoir, is that you? Drive gears. You're the fuel strainer. You're the dynos. Okay, top of my head. Clock gauge. Brake lining. Obviously I need to do all that brake lining, clutch lining. No. Is the brake and clutch on the same on this one? There is 2, I suppose. Alright, anyways, we'll be okay. So, we are hungry, we are thirsty, and I think we've had a good start. Like I said, most people that I've ever seen, they've always started off by going to the shops. I decided, nah, let's not do that. We're pretty stressed here, hey. I'm quite happy with where we're at. Let's go and eat. We got some sausages and stuff here at home. Didn't hear what have we got? Macaroni box, pizza. There you go. Close that door. I could do other stuff, I suppose. There you go. Hunger's gone. We're getting quite tired. We're getting quite dirty. So why don't we finish our day off with a shower? No, that's my thinking cupboard. I've already forgotten what I'm doing. Okay, we're getting nice and clean. Okay, so now that we've eaten, the only thing that we have left to do is obviously go use the toilet. Ah, we're doing alright there. Make sure we get it all out. There you go, make sure we have a good shake. So yeah, we can have a flick through the channels. We don't really have a lot to choose from, I suppose. VK Text TV. God, I remember when my dad used to watch the football scores on the Saturday and a Sunday with teletext. Remember, that was such a big thing. There we go, guys. I think that is going to be the end of our first day. The next day, I do plan to go take the boat. We're going to go off and go to the shop. I plan to go to the island to get the fishing trap and the bucket so we can make our own alcohol. But yeah, look, this is the first episode. Like I said, it'd be a bit clunky with my keys and stuff, remembering everything. Wait till we start driving. Hopefully you're enjoying this, and if you are, let me know in the comments down below. If you want me to continue, just let me know as well. Subscribe if you're new, hit the like button, and I've done myself. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.